All right, everyone, happy Tuesday evening and happy 4th of July. I'm King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. We have the heat that's been around here. It's been a hot 4th of July, and we have the fire concerns too, which we've been telling you about earlier into the week, and some fires too that go over here as we go throughout this video. We'll go over that, the cool down late into the week because we're still hot into the day tomorrow. Plus, we'll go over what's happening tonight because I'm sure a lot of you will be trying to head out to the fireworks and what the forecast is shaping up for that. So first things first, what you're seeing right here is a plume of smoke just south of Hood Canal. Now, what exactly is that? Well, that's the fire I was just telling you about that has now developed, and that is continuing to try to spread at least. Of course, the officials are trying to get a handle on that, but there you can see that plume of smoke that is starting to pop up there. It's going to be creating some air quality issues for areas across southern Mason County and down into more Thurston County. The area you're going to want to avoid is McEwen Prairie Road, and some other information on that fire right there. We do have level 3 evacuations for Little Bear Lane. That means you need to get out of there. Evergreen Drive, level 2 evacuation, be prepared. And then Oak Park, that means that you need to keep an eye on things here and see how they shape up as we go on into the night. So we are dealing with an active situation when it comes to that, and still really more of a threat as we go into the day tomorrow too, with red flag warnings out for all the areas that you see shaded in the pink until 7 p.m. heading into the day for tomorrow. Really dry air mass, and you can see it, some smoke in the sky. Now that's from the Canadian wildfires that have made their way in throughout the overnight. Some air quality issues because of that too here across parts of Puget Sound. Thankfully nothing too big. You can see a lot of good air quality with only more moderate air quality in some other locations. Expect to see that smoke continue to make its way across the state here tonight, tomorrow, and heading into Thursday before we start to see a little more of a break deeper on into the week. But still, again, some moderate air quality will be possible farther east as we start to get a little more of that westerly flow returning here to the area. So the heat, we get a little bit of a break for that here into the night. Then we're going to start to crank up again. But as far as the fireworks are concerned, clear, warm, should be pretty nice viewing here. Temperatures around the low 70s. I think we're at about 10:20 for the fireworks show here in Seattle, so we should be doing okay there. Here's your forecast as we go on into the remainder of the evening and tonight. A few passing clouds. We'll see more of them as we go into the day tomorrow. Maybe enough moisture across the North Cascades that we're seeing a pop-up shower or a storm, and really just more dry vegetation and really dry air here across the lower parts of western Washington. So that's why our fire concern will remain pretty high. We'll go on into the day for Thursday, start to see a little more of that influence off of the Pacific Ocean, and then you can see deeper on into Thursday and Thursday afternoon, some showers even popping up across the Olympics. More moisture, higher humidity working its way back into the region, and that should help out things greatly when it comes to our fire risk, and that's nice to see that marine air starting to come back in, providing and producing more of a marine layer for the coast. Don't know if we're going to see much of that here closer to parts of Puget Sound, but it is going to start to cool down by Friday and on into the weekend. Tonight, lows between the low to mid 50s, more urbanized areas probably holding on to the upper 50s and low 60s. And then you can see the heat around again tomorrow. Linden just shy of 90 degrees. 85 in Mount Vernon will top off closer to about 90 in Bellevue, 89 in Issaquah. Farther south, we're still dealing with a lot of heat in the upper 80s to low 90s in Tacoma, Puyallup, and in Enumclaw. The coast, a little more of a break. We actually do see a cool down out that way. Forks and Hoquiam hit daily records today, and then tomorrow we expect the eastern parts of Washington to be really hot. We'll see temperatures in the upper 80s for Wednesday, mid 80s on Thursday, and then a lot more comfortable as we head on into the weekend and next week. All right, everyone, take care. Have a fantastic 4th of July, and we'll talk to you soon.